I love snacks. I specifically love snacks with 50 million grams of sugar. I want to eat a snack that will just kill me because of how much sugar there is. But I also like, what sport does I love basketball as well. I love basketball and I love candy. Those are the two greatest things that God has invented, in my personal humble opinion. So, when I first got an ad for these, I immediately thought, is this some kind of edible? Because I cannot imagine this being like an official product. I feel like this is like one of those like rip-off like candies that they put weed in. Which I mean, they might make a version. They might make edibles of fucking these. I'll definitely buy that. I want to get high off Shaquille O'Neal. I think that would be a very good time. I think we all know like why this exists, right? This was made specifically so people would buy it. They're gonna taste like gummies, right? Like these aren't gonna have some like unique, like weird taste, right? Let's Shaquille is a cool name, right? O'Neal, that's a cool last name. I think is the O his like the middle initial, or is it just O'Neal? John P. O'Neal, like that. Anyway, that's a cool name. You put them together, Shaquille O'Neal. It rhymes. That's a cool fucking name. Why does he? Why the nickname Shaq? That just sounds goofy. So, yeah, despite what I said about sugar, this actually only has 19 grams of total sugars, includes 19 grams of added sugar. That's only 38% of your daily value, which, I mean, yeah, that's not like that much. Like, I have a soda right here. Look at that shit. 147%. And this is just like a 38%. So it has 3 flavors, peach. I assume that's the peach. That's the berry punch. It looks like a blue why don't they just say blue raspberry? And then there's orange. Not a bad set of flavors. Peach. I love the fucking the Haribo peaches. Those are pretty good. Berry punch. I don't know if that's like blue like what is berry punch? There are like 50 million berries. Is it mixed berry? Is that what it is? I don't associate mixed berry with blue. I associate it with like purple, because of the Welch's and purple mixed berry gummies. So that's weird. And then orange. I like orange flavored gummies. I like orange flavored soda. I love orange soda. As you can see, it says gummies from the biggest kid in the candy store. I mean, he's a pretty big guy. So, and this is Best Buy 01/2026. That's about. It's April. It's about 8 months into the future. 9 months. 8 or 9, give or take. The reason I'm mentioning this is because, it kind of tells you how many preservatives there are. If it lasts for like 5 years, it's like, oh, okay. I got a bag of cheese recently. My mom got it. It was like shredded cheese. It said that the Best Buy date wasn't until like super late this year. There was mold growing on it like months before it had the Best Buy date. So that was definitely a misprint. You could see. What the fuck? Oh yeah, there's like a green thing, and I assume that's the sour one. In fact, I'll look it up right now. Let's see. Green ones aren't in his face. Yeah, okay, so the green ones are the sour ones, but they're not in the shape of his face. So that's a little disappointing. But yeah, moment of truth. I'm feeling them. They're a lot less sticky than I expected. Here we are. Here he is. The man himself. Compare it to the bag, I guess. Yeah, it's about as silly as I expect. You know, it's kind of. It looks like him, but weirder. So this is the berry punch. Smell. Yeah, I guess I gotta do smell test. It smells like a. This one looks worse. Comparing them to like the bag, the eyebrows are hardly noticeable. There's a lot of like creases in it. Very interesting. The texture reminds me exactly of those like Mario Kart gummies. You know the ones. They have like different ones. I think they were like My Little Pony ones, which are the ones that I ate when I was a kid. But they had, you know, the texture is exactly like that. In fact, the taste might be too, but it's been ages. Not bad. This is the berry punch. Oh yeah, I was supposed to. With snacks like these, it's hard to tell like what flavor they're going for because like a strawberry gummy. That's. Is it turning my tongue blue? It turns your tongue blue. A strawberry flavored candy is so far removed from what an actual like strawberry tastes like. You know, so it's kind of hard to tell if this again, and with such a vague description as berry punch, I can't really say if this tastes like what it's supposed to taste like or not. But that's only one flavor. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between fucking the colors because one is that. One is that. I'm not even sure if you can tell. So the slightly lighter one is the peach apparently, and then the darker one is the orange. This is red, or maybe this is the orange one. I don't. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. So this is either orange or peach. I don't fucking know. And it does taste like almost exactly like the Haribo peaches that I mentioned, except without the sourness because they have the little sparks of acidity crystals. What the fuck are those things called? Anyway. Well, it's like one of those, but that's sour. I mean, it's fine. It's just not as good. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has a little loose speck stuck to it. So gonna have to take off points for that. I hate it when two conflicting pieces of food are touching each other, because this isn't food. It's a gummy sweet. There's an orange. The orange flavor took a little to kick in. At first, it just kind of tastes like nothing. The orange flavor kind of kicks in. That's all of them. Oh, this one. Again, I'm not sure if you. Okay, I think you can see it, but he has a dent in his head. Poor Shaq. I feel bad for him. Yeah, I mean, these don't they don't taste like anything special. It's just the shape that's interesting. Which, I mean, fun shit. I had the My Little Pony gum. I don't even know if there were My Little Pony gummies, if I'm being completely honest. I just know I liked My Little Pony as a kid, and I also liked gummies. It seemed like the kind I would ask for would be the My Little Pony ones. But, yeah, it's just, I was pleasantly surprised by I expected these to be sticky, like really, like sticky. But they're not very sticky. And they're very soft to eat, you know? It's not like a hard gum. Also, do they stick to my teeth is something I to test. A little bit. Yeah, okay. These also stick to your teeth. So, don't tell your dentist you eat these. Keep this out of sight of your fucking dentist or your orthodontist. They will hunt you down and kill you if they see you eating one of these, because they stick to your teeth. Now I'm gonna actually compare. I'm gonna actually see, because there seems to be a lot of fucking blue ones in here. Like, look. So I had like what, one or two, I had like one orange one so far. There's another. Let me fucking count this shit. Okay. So there's like 4 peaches that I've had, 2 oranges, and then this shit. There's like 50 million of them. There's like, okay, well, there's not that. There's like 10 blues in here, and like 4 of the other flavors. Like, I get it. Like, blue is a popular flavor. Blue flavor. I mean, I guess, but blue is a flavor at this point. Let's just be real. Blue is a popular flavor. You know, it was a big deal when they added that to Sour Patch Kids, I think. People were like, what the fuck? They're blue. People like blue. I like blue. I don't like it that much. In fact, the peach ones are the best tasting ones, and I will die on that hill. Is this even the peach one? Again, it's the colors are hard to tell. The peach ones are the best. That's just a matter of fact. So I wish there were more peaches. The blue's like my least favorite, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, the orange ones aren't great. But yeah, the peaches are definitely the best. I mean, I just like peach flavored stuff. Blue is my least favorite, if I'm just being completely honest here, which, again, sucks that it's most of the bag, but just because it's my least favorite doesn't mean it's that bad. It's fine. Orange is second place. I like it, even if it takes a minute for the taste to kick in. This is a great metaphor. My tongue is still blue. It overpowers it. The blue will fucking blue. There's blue, more blue than any other color. Blue is the apex of colors. Blue will fucking be the destructor of the universe or something. Blue is powerful. Blue. Will I get these again? Again, my favorite flavor is the peach, because it tastes like the hair of peaches. I'd rather just get those, because those have like the sourness added onto it. I am interested in the sour ones, which the flavors are green watermelon, mixed berry, and pineapple. Pineapple is not something you really see combined with sour. It's usually like, like sour apple, and like watermelon and grape. And I do. Again, the main issue with the sour ones is that the shapes, they're not shaped. They don't have the shape of Shaq's head. I don't know a lot about Mr. O'Neill, other than he's kind of funny. These clover cactus and a fucking like slot machine, those mean nothing to me. It just makes me sick. Okay, when you're a kid, you can like eat like 50 of these and feel fine. Maybe it'll be a little high. It's weird how like sugar when you're a kid makes you like hyper, and then when you're an adult it makes you depressed because you ate way too much. Also, extra large gummies, I mean, like, barely. These are, like, I guess, like, twice the size of, like, your average gummy. I would not say XL, extra large. So, a bit of false advertising there. I will be suing for false advertising. Yeah, I really have nothing else to say about these. Do I think these will sell very well? I can see what I'm expecting from like the business graph. Let's say it's like this is like the start. when they release it. It's gonna go whoop. It's gonna start super high, and it's just gonna kind of go down. Because most people are gonna try it once and then never get it again. Like me, I'm not like itching to buy these again. So it's kind of so after a while, it's kind of gonna go down, and it'll probably like stay at like a steady rate. I mean, these are good enough to where I can see somebody eating multiple of them. But they'll definitely peak at the start, and then once they become old news, this could be like a limited edition thing. I don't know, but once they become old news, people will probably just kind of forget they existed. I don't think it's gonna catch on as much, if it can even catch on. The hot new trend in pop culture, Shaq gummies. If I do have one complaint, they didn't mix Shaq Sweat with these. I think that would really enhance it. It would really make it more personalized. And I hope. I just dropped one. I hope they release a soda version and they also put a little bit of Shaq Sweat in it. I think that would be really good. Somebody started a petition for that. I think it'll be worth it.